The Rolling Stones, legendary rock band that they are, released their newest music video for In the Stars. The music video covers your typical beats: partying, hot people, etc. But there is something that makes it stand out. It's AI de-aging of the Stones that has absolutely no creative purpose whatsoever. I say this as a fan of the Stones, but I can't stress enough how unneeded this technology was for this music video, and how much I absolutely hate it. To start, deepfaking the Rolling Stones is wholly unoriginal. Do we not already have hundreds of videos documenting exactly what this music video uses AI for? Seeing the Stones perform, looking like they did when they were young. For the new video, why don't we show the Rolling Stones young again? Doing what? That's it. It's just them being young again and performing like they did 100 or so times in the 70s that we already have footage of.
Groundbreaking.
Sticking deepfake imagery of 70s era Rolling Stones onto some body doubles takes away opportunities for more creative and original ideas. I'm no writer or producer, so I'll give an already established example. Duran Duran's Girl Panic video had iconic 90s supermodels play each member of the band, which could have served as inspiration for this music video. If the Rolling Stones don't want to be in their own music video, that's fine, so be it. So then use what could be considered a limitation and use it to your advantage to do something different, like having people, face and all, not just body doubles, stand in for the members. They could have even gone the route of picking impersonators or people who have done impressions of the members in shows like SNL in the past. Is this a great idea? No, not at all. But at least it would have been a little more interesting and more original than showing a distorted version of 1970s Rolling Stones. To further my point, different mediums could have even been used. Animation, collage, sculpture, whatever, that all could have elevated the visuals accompanying the music and been innovative, as well as, and I want to stress this one, authentic. Using the methods the creative team behind this video did takes away the opportunity for more comedic ideas too, like going the Dewey Cox route and deliberately casting actors that look nothing like the Rolling Stones.
We're nothing but grains of sand.
That was freaking transcendental, Paul McCartney.
We already have several videos of young Rolling Stones, so adding another one through AI brings absolutely nothing new to their videography or to pop culture if we look at this from a wider context. And I'm realizing I haven't mentioned the harmful environmental effects of the technology yet. And to be honest, I don't feel like getting into it because it's so depressing and worrying. So I'll just say that the staggering amount of natural resources used to make this wildly underwhelming music video was not worth it. I can admit there are moments when the deepfakes look like the real thing, especially Ronnie Wood's version. But you know what else looks exactly like a young Stones Ronnie Wood? Young Ronnie Wood, and literally any music video or live performance captured on film since the beginning of his time in the band. Those very few moments aside, there are several times when the tech just doesn't work. As Deep Voodoo executive Jennifer Howell told The Hollywood Reporter, "Our goal is to make beautiful cinematic film and television that never pulls the viewer out because the effect doesn't look right." Well, hate to say it, not really. The effect actually doesn't look right a lot of the time. Keith Richards looks nothing like Keith Richards is just one issue. But it's a small issue, right? He's only one of the most famous guitarists ever and has an equally famous image. So it's really not that important that his AI figure barely resembles him. I guess Keith Richards remains such a mystery that even AI can't figure him out. Also, there's something about the straight-on shots of Mick Jagger that feels like there's nothing behind the eyes. This is a big deal because Mick Jagger's performances were, and still are, incredibly renowned. One key factor being how much soul, energy, and expression he puts in. Just one instance that we can compare is between this video and Misuse. Look at how expressive his eyes are, like a tried and true performer would have. His eyes tell you all you need to know, even without any sound on. Seeing the real deal really reinforces the ineptitude of AI to truly capture its subjects fully, even when the technology is as highly advanced as Deep Voodoo's. It's a sad state of society that even the Rolling Stones, with all their fame, money, fans, and talent, feel insecure about their ages to the point that they feel the need to have 1970s versions of themselves in a music video. People still rave about their recent performances, so why go this route? They could have even joked about being in their 80s now, and made themselves act like they were super out of place and bored and more typical older activities as a gag. We all know they're not your typical octogenarians, so any humor about their ages would work, and the joke wouldn't be making fun of them if they truly were that self-conscious about it. And again, maybe they just don't have any interest in being in their music videos. But like I mentioned before, there are so many other, better ways that could have been dealt with, which they've done themselves in recent years. The way it was handled for this music video just makes them seem like they're embarrassed of their age, a far cry from their confident, swaggering personas. With AI, in my humble opinion, we're losing our ability to use our limitations to drive us further. Why bother trying to think of creative solutions to a situation when AI can just provide a lackluster, regurgitated answer for you? Look at Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer music video. Gabriel's original intention for the video was simple. Steven was determined that it would be suitable for repeated showings, as was I. To do that, you have to pack a lot in, so you work with different people that have a lot of different ideas and are inventive and funny. Aardman Animation were just getting going with their stuff, and Nick Park was there with his doves and chickens. It felt as though we were working together as a team, and that there was a real purpose to do something which was different. It got played in China and India and the Soviet Union and places where my other videos didn't get to. Imagine if AI tech like Deep Voodoo was available at the time. Instead of the incredible collaborative piece of art we get that put plasticine animation and the legendary studio of Aardman on the map, we would have gotten some weird, uncanny valley visuals of pop culture figures that were big at the time. Not only does the use of AI seem to be lessening our ability to problem solve and innovate, but it also seems like it's trying to lessen the skills our society already does possess. I'll use the Stones video, as well as another Deep Voodoo creation, Seth MacFarlane's Bill Clinton appearance in Ted Season 2, as examples. Both of these projects used AI to make body doubles look like well-known public figures. Could they have used prosthetics and makeup? Could they have found actors that looked, and in Ted's case, acted like the person they were replicating? The answers are all yes. The amazing works of Rick Baker are a testament to the immense skill that goes into special effects and makeup, but that through the growing prevalence of AI will become techniques that become more forgotten as time goes on. I think an on-par comparison would be hand-drawn ink and paint animation. Anyone who has seen ink and paint animation can admit its beauty and artistry. When digital animation started off as the underdog that eventually became the mainstream, ink and paint fell to the side. Nowadays, very few know how to employ the ink and paint technique at all, and especially few have the opportunity to do it for any sort of animation project, since the equipment is now scarce, at least stateside. This could happen with AI lapping makeup and effects work. Piggybacking off of that, a Bill Clinton impersonator would have been a totally suitable choice for the TED example. Daryl Hammond is arguably most well known for his awesome Clinton impression, being a sample of what could have been done, instead of what the show did do, a digital effect fart in the wind. What an opportunity it could have been, and likely cheaper for production as well, had a talented comedian with a Clinton impression in his back pocket been chosen with some makeup effects used to complete the illusion. But what we got was a pretty lame Clinton voice impression with a photorealistic but distracting visual. In comedy, accuracy to a public figure is not the most important thing. Being funny is, which Ted's AI use completely forgets, because the appearance being too realistic distracts the viewer from the actual jokes of the scene and redirects focus to the visuals. The totally unnecessary use of the controversial technology in TED that took away opportunities to expand skills in artistic fields, embrace creative problem solving, and to make something actually good connects perfectly to the Stones video, as it has all the same results. We're at an important crossroads when it comes to AI, and it's things like the In the Stars video that make me think we're going the wrong way. Just going through the Stones' videography, you see such a visual dynamism in them that makes their newest videos seem even more watered down, and well, crap, in comparison. There's thousands of incredible, inventive, funny, emotional music videos out there that have been crafted by human hands and ideas, many Stones videos included. So why go for the half-baked lackluster version of the Rolling Stones when you have the full real thing right in front of you?